Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's early in the morning. You didn't slept under the covers for too long. You didn't hit that snooze button so many times. Come on, you had your alarm clock set for 6:40 because you promised yourself you was gonna make things happen the night before. You promised you was gonna go on that jog. You was gonna hit that gym. You was gonna do some calisthenics. And now the morning is here. Wake up. Don't let it be 8 o'clock. Don't hit the snooze button 20, 30 times and you turn over. Don't let the morning pass you by. You have to get up and go get it. You set some side goals aside on top of you doing that 9 to 5 or in that career, that job that you don't like. You jotted down all in your mind. Now it's time to put it into practice. And some of y'all even jotted down on paper. So when you jot it down on paper, you have to follow through. It's a must that you follow through, because if you don't, the side of you that the greatness, I'm gonna say this, the greatness in you is disappointed in you for lagging. Or if you didn't put off a project that you was meant to do and you wanted to do, but for some reason you let reasons get in the way, the greater you is punching you in your gut right now. So if you feel your insides turning of disappointment and regret, it's time for you to get up, out your feelings, dust yourself off, shake that laziness off. Because your lazy self wants to be comfortable. Your lazy self wants you to scroll social media, wants you to scroll TikTok, and do too many comments on TikTok and on YouTube, instead of you creating content for others to see, instead of you displaying your talent, displaying your greatness for others to see. You need to shake the laziness off, shake them cobwebs out your brain. You gotta shake it off. You gotta wake up the greatness in you, because you've been letting your greatness doormat for far too long. Laziness saying, I'm not trying to do all that. I'm not trying to hear all that. You need to stomp that your lower self and say, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. You've been talking for far too long. You need to shut up and chill. Sit back. Matter of fact, get out of my way. The greatness of you need to do that. And if you're not having them type of battles, them type of conversations with yourself, you sleep. You are like a zombie from to and fro, and entertainment and comfortability has got you, and you are under someone else's control, and you don't even see it, and you don't even know it. You're like, well, what do you mean? What do you mean I'm on someone else's control? Well, your lower self is in the front seat. You need to kick your lower self out the driver's seat. You need to put them not only in the back, you need to put your lower self in the trunk and lock it. I don't care if you hear your lower self banging. Okay, you didn't work hard enough. You did this. You've been practicing for 5 months. And what has that got us? You gotta turn on the motivation music. Turn on some motivational podcasts. You know, you've been jogging for months, or you've been walking for months on a track field, and for some reason your legs feel rubbery, and you feel like you can't walk any more steps. You feel like you can't do another day in the gym or another day doing calisthenics. You need to fight that lower self. Now, rest if you must, but let your rest be short and let your breaks be few until you hit that goal, until you hit your goal, until you say, okay, until without a shadow of a doubt, people on the outside start to notice, or start noticing. You start getting some accolades and admiration. Then rest if you must. But being successful is an ongoing thing. There's levels to it. If you're able to go to your favorite places, you're able to do and enjoy wherever you want to go. If you've been saving up for your dream car, and all of a sudden you got it, then you can rest for a little bit. But then don't just stop there. You know, keep going. Then you start thinking about your legacy and building, because that's what it's about. It's building your legacy and seeing your work from the inside on the outside. You have to go and get it, because no one is going to give it to you. No one is going to push you. You have to push yourself. You have to earn it through grit and pain, effort, because the greater that goal is, the more effort you gotta put in. You gotta put in that work. There's gonna be many setbacks along the way, but you gotta roll through the punches and get through those lessons and alter your technique. You know, you might have to sidestep a couple of roadblocks. You might have to maneuver through certain things. But ultimately, You want to get to your goal. All the while, your integrity must be intact. That's the goal. There is no shortcuts, because if you trade in your integrity for success, and that's what many have done, then the beginnings of your work it won't show. It's going to overshadow. Your integrity that's been compromised has been overshadowed. And everything that you've done, like honestly, before that point, before you compromised your integrity, all of your work that you did honestly would be in vain. So please, let's get it with integrity. And when you do that, you'll be truly fulfilled. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button and share this video again. All right then.